Let me tell you something. I'm so tired of watching y'all try to bully Tyla into being black. Oh my God, let's get into it. I gotta give Africans and Caribbeans a little shout out, okay? And let me tell you why. They are way less likely to pretend that non-black people are black. Like when you look at their communities, they usually have a word for mixed people. Like in the Caribbean, they'll call them, I think they call them Douglas, I don't know, right? And in South Africa, they call them colored, right? And then like all over Africa, mixed people be talking about, yeah, I went home to visit my, African side of the family. They called me Oyibo and Wazongo, so Africans are straight up called biracial people white because they're not delusional. They're not delusional. You can clearly look at a biracial person and tell that they are not black. And let me speak on behalf of black Americans, because I've been seeing a lot of y'all talking about, okay, well, Tyla's colored in South Africa, but she's black in America. If you're only black in some places, you're not black, buddy. That's not how blackness works, okay? Because, baby, I'm black in America. I'm black in South Africa. I'm black in Timbuktu. I'm black in Mozambique. I'm black every motherfucking where because I'm black, okay? So if you sitting here making stipulations, well, yeah, I'm black in place A, but not place B, you're not black, buddy. Like, can we just acknowledge that? But black Americans be so pressed to embrace non-black people as black that they'll really sit here and say something goofy and nonsensical like that and act like it really makes sense. Now, colonization and enslavement and all of that stuff really did a number on all black people worldwide. But it clearly affects us differently. Now, I'm not going to sit here and say that Africans and Caribbeans are not affected by that stuff, because they be bleaching their skin, trying to look like them coloreds, right? Like, oh, y'all, hold up. I watched that show on Netflix. It's called, like, Young, Famous, and African or something. There was one lady. Who was it? It was Candy. And that ain't her name. I think it's pronounced Candy or something. But I'm not saying that. Same way I told them in the Caribbean, I'm not saying roti. I'm not saying, can I get some roti with that? Because that's not how black people talk. We don't have them hard T sounds in the middle of words. Like, I'm not going to say, can I have pita bread? I'm going to say, can I get some pita bread? Can I get some roti? I'm not about to say roti, okay? So I'm not about to say candy. I'm about to say Candy. But you know what? That's rude, because that's her name. That's her name. And that's rude to not pronounce somebody's name right. So you know what? I do it for her. If your name is Roti, then that's the only time I'll say Roti, okay? Because that's your name, okay? So her name is Candy, okay? She on that show, Young, Famous, and African. And she's scary looking. Like, you look at her, you're like, oh, like, she give Uncanny Valley or something. She don't look right. And then it turns out, yes, she has been bleaching her skin, right? And it's not hard to tell, because you can look at somebody and tell if they, like, actually light skin versus if they bleach their skin. Because something about the skin bleaching, it's like the skin doesn't look real anymore. It's like you killed all the undertones and everything. It looks like if, when somebody do their makeup, right? And they just put a bunch of foundation on and that's that. It looked like you got a mask on, and that's how skin bleaching looks, right? So I'm talking about all that because my point is not to say that Africans and Caribbeans were not affected by colonization and enslavement at all, right? Because like I said, they bleaching their skin to look like them colors. They might not call them colors black, but they got their own issues to work through, right? But black Americans are really the only group that really be pressed to embrace clearly non-black people as black. And I'm gonna need y'all to stop that, because y'all embarrassing me. Y'all making all of us look bad, and I don't like that, because I don't look bad. So I need y'all to cut that out for real. Tyla is not black. I'm gonna need to write a Dr. Seuss book about this or something. She is not black here or there. She is not black anywhere. Not on the she is not black. Let her be. Like, oh my God. Y'all are so weird. And it's crazy because y'all will sit there and fight with non-black people to make them claim that they are black. Like, this girl is not black, and she telling you I'm not black, and y'all sitting there, oh, well, in America you're black. No, she not. Who America you live in? Because not in my America. She not black in my America. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? But this is the thing, bro. We need to have an open and honest discussion. Why are y'all doing this? Like, what is the point? Why are you sitting here arguing with a clearly non-black person, telling them that they should claim to be black when they not? And the root cause of it is that's what you wish blackness was. You're not happy with how blackness actually looks. You hate when you look in the mirror and you see your black ass. You would love if you looked in the mirror and you saw a non-black person. That's why y'all sit here and y'all go so hard to embrace clearly non-black people as black, because you're not satisfied with what blackness actually is. But this is the thing though, right? First of all, shout outs to Tyla for hammering it into y'all heads that she's not black, right? But y'all bullied her for so long about it that now she is claiming to be black. And she's gaslighting folks. Hey, I never claimed that I wasn't black. Yes, you did, right? But clearly, this is her thing. She's trying to break into the American music industry. And I mean, ain't no white Americans listening to this girl, right? So she really needs the black American, like, support, right? She really needs us listening to her music. And that's kind of the mark of approval. If black Americans say you good, you good. Like, the whole world runs on black Americans. But I digress, right? But y'all have bullied her to the point where she is now like, okay, the only way that they really gonna support me is if I pretend that I'm black. And that's ridiculous, right? And this is the thing that I tell y'all about biracials. This is what I tell you about biracials. Because Tyler's a biracial too, right? They black when it's convenient, and any other time they not black, right? So in South Africa, where, I mean, the colors get treated better than the black people, then she colored there, right? But when she got over here and she realized, oh, black Americans are not going to support me unless I pretend to be black or whatever, then suddenly she became black. It's crazy how you all allow non-black people to step into your identity when it benefits them. It's crazy. Y'all need to put your foot down and stand on business, because people are playing in your faces and y'all are letting them. Not even just letting them, y'all are encouraging them to.